Welcome to SquashFit TV, episode 4. Okay, we've got a skills test for you first of all. It's a lob up and a cut volley down. This is awesome. It's seriously good exercise. You should put this in your daily practice on the court. So you should have minimum standards for what you want to achieve out of target hitting for every standard rally. In other words, drives down the wall, they go within half service box width of the side wall. A cross court may bounce just inside the middle, but it means that your opponent will be hitting the ball from within that half service box. Miss that target area and it really gives your opponent options. So we've got a backhand front court front foot drive. And we're going to take a look at your prep, but so you should step in the direction towards the front wall. 45 degrees is great. Get your shoulder back to at least that line. Your swing goes across the line of your body, turning your body out before you strike, and you finish out forward toward the front wall. So you just need to understand a couple of things which are really, really important. You must turn your shoulders back further than your step. If you can do that, you will then have 80% of your body turned before you strike the ball. And the power comes from your body and your body strength, not just your arm. So if you think our videos are pretty good, I'd really appreciate a like or even comment. And if you can subscribe, it makes such a difference to supporting our channel. So here's our referee quiz for you. You get 3 seconds to answer. What is the call if a player clips his opponent with his racket while swinging at the ball? If the swing was affected by slight contact with the opponent who was making every effort to avoid the interference, a let is allowed, unless the striker would have made a winning return. So as long as the opponent was making every effort to clear, then a let is allowed. If it would have been a winning shot, then it's simply a stroke. Okay, we've got a super fitness challenge for you, and it's a super fitness challenge for a reason. There's 10 sets, so 10 sets. The first skill or the first exercise is to do side steps. So it's a cross and swing at each side. Then you do lunges, 30 lunges, 1-step lunges. Then you've got corners, 10 sets of each corner. And then you have 30 swings on a 6-point movement. Repeat that 10 times, and that's your super fitness challenge. It's seriously good and it's really hard yakka, and these are the exercises you need to do to get the strength for the squash. So here's a great exercise for you, and this is actually so much more difficult than it looks. It is a rotating drop. Now you don't have to play the drops too well at the start. After a while, you'll then start to play competitive drops and make this really difficult. It's such a good exercise, footwork, everything, concentration and ability. Okay, so here's where we take a look at some common problems and give you the solution to those problems. And the question is, do you have a fat drop? So a fat drop is when you just push your racket toward the front wall and the ball sits up. There's no cut on the ball and it doesn't die. It gives your opponent a lot of time to get forward and attack the ball, and the ball sits up and it's easy to hit. Not only does it sit up, but it's just so much harder to control and actually get the ball near the side wall. You play a quality drop, you'll come in with strong legs and you'll cut across the line of the ball. You hold your body structure and you put that cross slice on the ball. So I'll go from here and then I'll hop there, and I'll swing and come off. So it's pretty dynamic because I can comfortably, easily go all the way and I'm not under stress. There's no stress at all in my last step. Balance. So if I simply just put that hop in, if I put that hop in there, all of a sudden the whole body is just super stable and super capable. Okay, on the backhand side, it's really quite simple and it's really easy to do as well. And it's not a bad thing. You can actually come back with the shuffle. So if you do your shuffle here, and then you hop, and you come out there. So that can actually hop. So it's from the middle, hop, there, from the middle, hop, there. So there's a real place for it. It's pretty phenomenal. Have you ever noticed how much the ball bounces in pro squash? Like the ball comes back off the back wall so far, sometimes even almost to the service box. When the ball bounces, squash becomes just so much more fun. It's just terrific. The rallies are longer and everybody just gets a good sweat up. It's just phenomenal. So you should trial using different balls at your club and just see the difference of people's enjoyment in the game. And if it does enjoy it, then you should promote the use of different standards of balls for different standards of players. So here's our target hitting exercise for today. We've got a target area of behind half service box. We need a forehand drive from the front of the court, and you need to touch the back wall after every shot. Now the setter is the one that's in control of this. You set up a tough low shot and it really makes it difficult to return. And you'll get to the stage when you're playing where you're thinking you're almost not going to get it back, but you will surprise yourself with your ability to get down low, hard and strong legs and drive it to target. So here's a little promo for junior squash. If you know any kids that might love to get into squash, check this out. We've got a rally here, and the best thing about this is they're actually hitting the ball down the back and not just going for winners, really short winners all the time. And you see how much fun they're having, how long the rallies are, and the amount of diversity in the shots and so on. The kids obviously love angles, and it's great to see angles being used because you can experiment a little bit and get a fair run out of it. It's great fun. Get into junior squash. Okay, we've got a movement exercise here. We have a front mid-court shot and a back mid-court shot. We're going to concentrate on our left hand. We use our left hand for balance, and you'll notice that the left hand won't be waving around all over the place. It'll be stable as you go in, and it'll be controlled through the shot. It'll be a slight push apart of your hands from one hand to the other, but your left hand will virtually almost stay in the same spot, and body turn will actually make it seem like it's being pushed apart from one hand to the other. Left hand's for balance and stability. Use it.